inside. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So Penn State's offense comes on the field to open this game. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Woods. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Penn State. Just ran away from the defense. Defense comes out, immediately gets points. For the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Auburn Tigers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Offense operating from the pistol. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line here.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on second down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. You
know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a 46-yard attempt. He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. It's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that catch is hauled in. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. It's a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
They'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Auburn. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Looking for a gap. It's Woods. Breaks loose at the 40. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. On the run here, lets it go. Caught quickly. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. The Nittany Lions looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Running out of time in the pocket. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
After a disastrous first down play, they're back up on second and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain the drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Here's the second down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. second down, looking to throw it. Sideline catch made, but they stop him for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And this one will be fair caught. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at midfield. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line. The Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout, who makes the grab. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Nittany Lions have first and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense really clicking. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive?
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and I got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receiver makes the grab, breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. First down here for this offense. The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Nittany Lions will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to send the punt away. No fair catch. He feels the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's going to take another shot right here. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
This in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability. Vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Piety is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's got his man open downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the junior gets home, making a sack there. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
In a row, puts him in a tough spot, third and very long. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this crucial play coming up. So bad plays on first and second down puts him in a tough spot here, third and very long. Gonna run it. It's Woods. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. They get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5.
False start.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He's looking deep here. Oh, he makes the catch out of the 10. And he goes down after a huge chunk play to completely change the field position here. Auburn now operating in the red zone. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point up and good, so it's 28-24. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They're going to run it here. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator... things out here at halftime.
And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he'll set up to throw. Pass rush closing it. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
They'll run the option. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they will claim the second half lead.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The PAT puts him up 3. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Moves the ball up to the 30. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. set of downs after that completion. And they'll use the ground game here. Breaks loose at the 45. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down. They're going to throw the football. Snags a quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it.
Incomplete.
Now brings up fourth down.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. Fourth down and 7. Looking to chuck it again. Complete to the running back on this fourth down play. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. A quick juke. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
Boy, a nice run here by this quarterback to be able to pick up the first down on the option. You don't see that a lot over the years from Penn State quarterbacks historically, but it's a great compliment to what they'd like to do to have a quarterback now that can show you what he can do with his legs.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Makes a quick grab. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Gets rid of it on the move. The sure hands. It's Stewart. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. That completion sets up a third down play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. It was on target the first time. This is a chip shot that was 23 yards out. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
28.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. A handoff to the back. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Catch made down inside the 20. Touchdown, Auburn. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They call the counter run here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man in the line of scrimmage unblocked and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
The Nittany Lions will line up to boot it away. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Now it's 2nd down here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed. And he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quarterback keeps the football. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here comes the handoff. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
He'll hand it off. Breaking tackles. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. The shotgun handoff here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Auburn. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And the extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. On first down, it's play action. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
And now they'll run it on the draw. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Off target and incomplete.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Single back takes the handoff. Now tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Tackle made after just a short game.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Linebacker shifting around now. Important third down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Out of the gun now on third down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a two-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
And a handoff as they run the counter play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. We'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But
touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, how fitting that this offense finds a way to score a touchdown late in the game. They've been doing it all year long, and a big reason that they're here in the postseason. Now, you always practice the two-point plays, right? Now, you better pick your best one and deliver to tie this game up.
He'll get into the end zone. The two-point conversion ties this game up in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking right. This one caught.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Tigers. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on and see if they can get this win.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Breaks loose at the 40. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Penn State.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Timeout, Penn State.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. He's looking to scramble. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris.